Michael Penix's second year? What are we expecting out of this in Atlanta?
I'm intrigued. Like, that's one. You see the Kyle Pitts stuff already out there. All the hope. I'm probably not going to take a dive on that one again.
It's the annual Kyle Pitts season. That this is it's finally happening.
I've done that a couple times in the fantasy world. I'll probably leave that one alone.
Sure.
But I am excited to see. Can to me the biggest thing, can he stay healthy? Like, if Penix stays healthy, you're going to see some big explosive plays down the field, and with Bijan running the ball. It's Bijan.
Be careful.
What did I say? Bijan?
Like you did. Like the mustard. Yeah. It's Bijan. Just helping you.
There was another name that I was thinking of that I can't remember. There's another name where it's like, gosh, it should be this because it has just.
Yeah, I know that.
At some point in time, you have to recognize this is the way my parents want me to be known. But this has a better ring to it.
Certainly, if you're trying to sell your own brand of mustard. Yeah. But because the offense is loaded, if everybody stays healthy and can actually, participate, that's the way it looks in Atlanta for sure.
I still feel like that's Tampa. I don't think they're going to get to Tampa in the division.
So then let's get to three other quarterbacks, and I'll let you go across the street so you can fly out on time with the Chargers to the Hall of Fame game on Thursday, tomorrow night. Wow, against the Lions. You can catch that on NBC. You got Daniel Jeremiah here on the Rich Eisen Show. It's all about JJ McCarthy, and in the same way I'm like with Caleb Williams and the Bears. Team set. Can the quarterback raise his level of play to take this team to where they want to go? Last year with Sam Darnold, 14 dubs. Everybody's back. We're assuming, Jettas will be healthy enough for the season despite the hamstring that he's dealing with right now. It's McCarthy and Kevin O'Connell and what he can do to coach him up. What is your expectation level there, Daniel?
Well, there's a couple things. I believe in JJ's ability. I think the talent is there, and so you start there. And even more believe in his ability. I'm such a believer in KOC. I think Kevin, I don't know if you saw the article they had. I believe it was on ESPN.com where it talked about he had devoted an hour a week to JJ last year to spend with him and answer questions. Like that's just next level. These coaches are in such a time crunch and in a bubble, and we got to win this week, and who's our opponent, and let's get focused on that, and on to the next game, whatever. This guy was already thinking to next year, knowing I can't just have this as a wasted year for JJ McCarthy. So the fact that he was dedicating time during last season to answer his questions and to get him up to speed. They have a plan. They understand what they need to do to get him rolling. I think they understand what his strengths and weaknesses are, and I'm never going to doubt Kevin.
So trust in him, in the coach of the year, who is already thinking of being the coach of next year.
Yeah, exactly.
While he's coach of the year for a 14-win team with Sam Darnold, right?
It's next level, man.
So it's that simple. You believe in his talent level, and you believe in the guy who can make the most of it.
Yeah, he's gonna have some the stumbles along the way. He's just getting his feet wet. But I think Kevin is so good in terms of how he designs it. I think their team and their offense is so stacked. I have a hard time seeing them being anything other than productive.
And I guess full circle on the AFC West conversation, which we started with the Chiefs and Chargers kicking things off, and then the Chargers go to Vegas, and then they go to back home opener against Denver. Bo Nix is coming in. If not for Jaden Daniels, that's the offensive rookie of the year. So year two with him, and they pay Cortland Sutton. I know Dobbins wound up there.
Yeah.
R.J. Harvey, we were talking about him during the draft.
Explosive.
I think they've upgraded the running back position. I think we can say that safely. Mm-hmm. What do you think about Bo Nix year two? Your expectation level there?
Look, I was there, and his first start, I believe, was against the Chargers up there, and I thought there was a little bit. He was just a little bit skittish. He made some plays, but he was a little jumpy. And then seeing him just settle in and found his poise as the season went along, and then he just started ripping it. I mean, he was lighting the world on fire. So, scheme, the talent, the connection between them. I think Sean. The important thing for him is not just the ability of the quarterback, but the connection of the quarterback, where he can almost kind of play the position from the sideline. Those guys were on the same page, man, pretty early on last year. So, again, there's a lot of positive stories. You can kind of see it's because we brought all these young quarterbacks into the league.
Yes.
A lot of talented young quarterbacks. And now we're seeing, we always talk about the play caller, the playmakers, the protection. I can't remember we've had this many young quarterbacks, year one, year two, that are in situations where they've got all those things in place. The guys that have flamed out and haven't worked out, we can go, oh, man, they didn't have the right play call, or, man, the offensive line was a little sketchy, or not a lot of dynamic playmakers, or at least they're missing one of those three. These guys we're talking about, Rich, for the most part, all have all these things set up for them.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.